Minecraft Release 1.0, one of Minecraft's earliest release. In this version, there is no crafting menu, no shields, stronger mobs, and structures, they're extremely rare, with villages not having much loot. Today, I'm attempting to survive Minecraft Release 1.0. Alright, and we are in the world. I'm going to start off by gathering a few logs. I've got 5 logs, but I'm gonna gather a little bit more. And now I've got 9 logs. And just get a bit of sugarcane. Can you even make maps in this version? I have zero clue if you can make maps, but regardless, we'll have some sugarcane if we need it. And gather a cactus also. And gather some more sugarcane, because you can never have enough. I found this nice swamp biome. I think this would be a nice place to call home. And we've got sheep. I'm gonna need you, sheep, because we don't have a bed. I've gone ahead and crafted a wooden pickaxe to gather a bit of cobblestone. Once I've collected that cobblestone, I'll be able to make an axe and get some wool quicker. I've got 6 pieces of cobblestone that should be good for now. And that is the stone axe sorted. Whilst we're at it, let's also make ourselves the stone pickaxe. And apparently we do have advancements in this version, which is pretty nice, except they're called achievements. I've also gathered 2 pieces of white wool, which is a great start towards making a bed. I'm now going to gather some more wood. I've also gone ahead and grabbed a seed so that I can start a farm. But for that, we must craft a hoe. Hoe has been crafted and seed has been planted. I've gone ahead and gathered a bit more cobblestone so that we can craft ourselves a furnace. Alright, and the furnace is now complete and placed. And now I have a wooden sword. I've also gone ahead and gotten 1 more piece of black wool. However, to make it a bit easier on me, let's gather a piece of white wool. And now I've got 3 pieces of white wool. That'll be enough to make a bed. And I've gotten some red mushrooms. I wonder if some mushrooms do exist in this version. I sure hope it does, as it's a pretty good food source. Make some bowls and try to make some mushroom stew. Yes, you can. Awesome. So we can start a mushroom farm and then have infinite food. So I'm just gonna mine out a bit of this area so that we can plant more mushrooms, make ourselves a bit of a mushroom farm. Nothing super fancy or special, but enough so that we can grow more mushrooms. Alright, and the red mushroom and brown mushroom has been planted. Hopefully they will spread. I've mined up a few more mushrooms so that I can make a few more mushroom soup so that I can fill up my hunger bar. Hunger bar is now fully replenished, and make a chest for storage. Chest has been placed, and finally make a bed. When night comes, I'll now be able to sleep and skip the night. I'm also just gonna expand this near my furnace and crafting table. Make sure that we have a bit of a larger building area. I could always move all of the crafting table, the chest, and everything, but you know, this is a nice area, so might as well build here. I've gone ahead and popped in some oak logs and oak wood into the furnace. That way, we'll be able to get some torches. And let's expand a bit more on the farm. That is looking very good. And let's also mine up some more sugarcane and also plant some more. Alright, and it doesn't look like you can make a map in this version, unless I'm doing it wrong, which I could be, but I'll figure that out later. Now let's go to sleep. And that is the first day done. I'm gonna go mine for some more cobblestone, but in doing so, we're gonna also expand where the mushroom farm is. That should be enough cobblestone for now. Actually, let's craft ourselves a shovel and keep mining the mushroom area. That way, with the shovel, we'll be able to mine the dirt much faster. I've also gone ahead and made myself a few torches, which I can just dot around the area. I am going to place torches while mining, but not too close to my mushroom farm to make sure that mushrooms don't disappear. Alright, and that is enough of the expanding for now. Let's just keep strip mining for a bit. And I found some iron. Let's go ahead and mine it up. And in total, I think we have 5 pieces. I think diamond level is level 12, so we're gonna try to get to that. And my pickaxe has unfortunately broken, so that means we'll have to return to the surface for now. And I'm now smelting my iron ore, so whilst that happens, I'm gonna find other stuff to do. I've decided to start along my house, which I'm aiming for like a small little castle build right now, because that reminds me a lot of the old Minecraft times. Just a little something like this. Nothing big for now, nothing big. Just a small little cobblestone building, because cobblestone was like one of the very first blocks in the game. I've also made myself a new stone pickaxe, which I can use to mine out the doorway. My iron has also finished smelting. I think I'm going to go ahead and craft an iron pickaxe and a bucket. Everything has been crafted, and I'm gonna go get some water with the bucket so that I can bring it to my farm and help the crops grow faster. I'm also gathering a bit of oak logs because I want to have some type of, I don't know, place around the garden. So I want it to be like a garden that's in a village. You know, the old villages have logs around the garden. I think new villages also have that. I do have 25 logs. I think that should be enough. I'm gonna start with placing the logs so that the water doesn't leak out. Logs have been fully placed, and I'm gonna mine out the place for the water. The garden is kind of small right now, but I'm hoping to expand on it in the future. Just a little place to get me started. Kind of something to get me situated. Water sources have been completed. Now the water is all perfect. Added a few torches, and awesome. Now I'm going to give my house the castle look by kind of placing one block, then skipping one block. Placing one block, kind of like the sandcastle look, you know? Again, this is a small place, but this is just the beginnings of hopefully what will be a very big empire. Who knows, maybe we'll even have visitors here in the next few episodes. Alright, and walls are now fully done on my house. I think that looks really nice. I love the castle feel. Makes me think of old Minecraft. I've gone ahead and crafted myself a door just to make sure mobs don't get in. And placed a few torches in my house. And that is day 2 completed. I'm gonna make myself a few slabs as I want the floor to be slabs. I have an interesting style I'm going for, so I'm gonna show you once it's done. Alright, and the floor is now complete. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of the floor. I think it looks pretty cool and unique. I'm gonna make a little cobblestone path also in front of my house just to kind of make the area a little bit nicer and terraform this little hill just a tiny bit. I think that looks awesome. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm also going to destroy the furnace and place it back because it is facing the wrong way. And sorry chicken, I needed the food, I'm really sorry. I do have mushroom stew, but I don't have a lot of it. I am running low on mushrooms. And cook the raw chicken. I'm also going to grab a few pumpkins as I think those would be cool in front of my castle. Well, not really a castle, but my house castle. Pumpkins have been placed down. I think that's a cool extra touch. And cooked chicken is now fully done cooking, and make some more mushroom stew. I'm now going to do a bit more strip mining, and I've just found some gold. Nice. I'll be able to make myself some golden apples soon. And I found some redstone and some iron ore and even some coal and lava. We've also got lava. Bad, not good. Okay, well, that was a close one. Luckily, I'm fine, but yeah, not a fun surprise. So I think we've found ourselves a cave. Probably. Yep, I can confirm that is a cave. In the cave, we've got some more redstone and iron, which I am going to go mine up. Alright, and more iron has been obtained. And by the way, this lava pool should be very useful in making a nether portal, which I will do in the future. I'm now gonna mine up this redstone, and behind is some more iron. We have a lot of good stuff down here. And now to mine up this coal. Coal has been fully mined up, and now it's back up to the surface. Alright, and with that guys, I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.